for another show. Love getting it started that way. So we have a special guest in the studio. Unfortunately, Joe couldn't be here today. He is in Indiana getting his marital belongings separated. So he will be missing the show, but he will be back next week. So Malia's filling in. You were on last week, and now you're on this week.
Yeah. Poor Joe dealing with his Vegas wife.
I know. Dealing with the Vegas wife. Married for 7 years, and I got to split assets. We'll see how it goes for him, though.
Wish him the best of luck.
I do. You better come back with something nice. Something nice. Like an urn full of money or like some land or
at least some like souvenir.
Porsche.
Oh, a Porsche.
Something, you know?
A Porsche would be kind of nice.
We'll see how it goes. We'll see what happens. But back for another week. We've been working hard in the restaurant, trying to get that open little by little. You've been working hard over there.
Yeah.
Job working.
Yeah.
So proud of you.
It's been it's looking good though.
So what do you think? Because this is your first time you've opened or been involved in, say, opening a restaurant.
It's really cool. Like to watch it like from like when I first walked through the door to like what it looks like now. Like all the paint and the signs and
it's crazy
the
how
kitchen and the dish room. The dish room.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it's crazy how some paint and signs in this can change the whole room. Like 100%. Once we started the trims and the paintings and the different signs and the sayings and all the stuff we have there, like I walked in the day, I'm like, it looks totally different, even though it's the same at the same time. But
it was originally like this burnt orange color.
Yes.
Like the whole building.
Well, I was give Joe credit for that. He picked out the colors.
From roof to bottom, like to floor.
It was orange.
All burnt orange, the trim, everything.
And now it's different.
Now it's different. It looks really good.
It's coming along. About 2 more weeks and we'll be open.
Yeah.
Excited?
That'll be a good day.
But this weekend we got the Super Bowl.
That's really exciting.
Super Bowl weekend. I can't say, I don't know if I really.
I don't care about the football.
What do you want, the halftime show?
I just like the party.
What do you think about the halftime show?
I love that, depending on who is it this year.
Bad Bunny.
Yeah, that's not bad. I don't dislike Bad Bunny. I would definitely.
There's been so much controversial.
I think there's so much better that we could put at the Super Bowl.
And I think the commercials are getting worse and worse.
Oh yeah, the commercials used to be the best part.
Commercials and the halftime show were the best part.
Yes.
And now I think the commercials are horrible. You're like, oh, okay, cool, Taco Bell, great, Coca-Cola or Pepsi, and Pizza Hut, that was kind of funny. But like they used to be like you used to watch a commercial just for that. I mean, they were $1 million. Was it $1 million a minute? They used to be or something like that. $1 million every 30 seconds was $1 million or something, and it was crazy. And
the amount of like influencers and like Love Island cast that's on the Super Bowl.
What do you think is going to be this year?
What do you mean?
Like, what's the big thing that you think the commercials will be about?
I definitely think it'll be
like TikTok or.
I think TikTok will pay for.
I think AI will pay for something. Some of those AI companies.
I'm sure.
It used to be Coke and Pepsi and Taco Bell and
Ford and Ram and
and Dodge, like the car dealerships and
people that could afford it.
Right, and now it seems like it's these off the wall kind of companies, like the AI companies or
different companies are like. It's just more people want to get involved in it because more people are watching it. Like the girls are watching it now. Like the last 2 years, there was a lot of Ulta commercials and a lot of girly commercials because Taylor Swift was in the stands. They were watching it. The girlies were there. Team. The Taylor Swifters were there. They were watching them. They were watching every time the camera turned to her. So Ulta and like the music brand, like the makeup brands, I mean.
They were all advertising.
Girly brands were in there because they knew the girls were watching.
Now, do you know the halftime show they don't pay them?
That doesn't shock me.
The halftime show they do not pay them.
Huge performance. That's like they don't pay you to perform at the Grammys.
That I don't know. You might be right, but I know the Super Bowl because I looked into it. I was like, how do they pick the Super Bowl? And like, so first of all, Jay-Z's company has the rights to the Super Bowl. So Jay-Z's company picks who performs for the Super Bowl.
Really?
Yep. And they don't pay you. They fly you and your crew and your makeup crew, and they put you up in hotels. They pay for your food. So couple million probably. I mean, it can't be that cheap to fly 30, 40 people out, and you got your security, you got your makeup people together. But they fly all you guys from wherever you're from. They put you up in hotels for probably 2, 3, 4 days. Food, drinks, all that stuff. But you don't get paid to perform in the Super Bowl. But I call it your stock. Like your stock skyrockets.
100%.
Like your the value of who you are, and when you go on tour and you sell merchandise and you join things, like your stock just skyrockets. But it was funny to me that like these performers want millions of dollars to step on stage. Super Bowl is like, no, we get it for free. We're good.
Well, Super Bowl's that's a big thing. That's like a big one.
Is it as big as it used to be?
Not like it used to be, but back in the day, it was like a once in a lifetime. Like if you got an offer to perform at the Super Bowl, that was huge. That was a huge
There's
thing.
so much, and this year there's so much controversy with Bad Bunny.
I don't really watch.
I just don't know if it's going to
What's the
be
controversy on Bad Bunny?
that a Spanish, more flamboyant gentleman is going to be performing.
Okay. So.
I mean, because Bad Bunny's definitely a little more extra flamboyant, whatever you want to call it.
Did you see that he signed a contract that stated that he was not allowed to sing at all at any point during the Grammys on Sunday? That if he did, that he couldn't perform at the Super Bowl anymore.
Really? No,
and
I didn't
then
see
the
that.
host of the Grammys was sitting at his table trying to like get him to sing into the microphone, and he was like, "I can't do that. I'm so sorry." And he's sitting at the table. It was the most awkward clip that I've ever watched of the Grammys. Because you know that he signed that contract. You cannot perform the week before at the Grammys.
It's a radius clause type of thing. Because if you see him here, you don't care to see him here. So I kind of understand. Like we have a lot of smaller shows, but I've done shows where you can't perform 30 days before, 30 days
the
after.
host to go out of his way to like.
Of course he would to.
Like bait him into
Why
it.
not? Tell me you would. If you were the host, you would too?
No, I would not.
I totally would.
That's so awkward. Like,
if I was the host, I'd definitely push you.
Both of their faces looked uncomfortable. I think someone made the host do it because someone's writing the host.
And imagine what it would have been if he would have went up and performed. He would have lost the contract.
The contract, yeah.
But I'm saying he wanted him to do it.
Of course. But I would 100%. If I was an artist, I would pick Super Bowl over Grammys any day of the week.
Yeah, but you're not a fan of the Grammys anymore. Grammys have changed too.
Most people aren't fans of the Grammys anymore. The Grammys has gone to crap, in my personal opinion.
Why? Why do you think it's gone to crap?
Because it's all political now. Okay, so like if you were to like go on TikTok right now and look up the Grammys, every single person that won like an award was up there talking about F-Ice, like all this crazy stuff about like screw them, politics. It was all about politics. Why? You're winning a music award. Get your music award. Why do we have to talk about politics on stage? I feel like there's a time and a place. I'm not saying celebrities shouldn't be in politics because they are in our country. They have the right to have an opinion. They are normal people at the end of the day. But there is a time and a place. And when I'm watching the Grammys award, why are we talking about ICE?
Controversial right now. And people are chiming in on it. But why not go on your own Facebook page and do it?
Did you see that? Who was it? I think it was Cardi B. Wasn't at the Grammys because she was, I guess the week before, she posted a picture with Trump and she wasn't invited. Because she posted a picture with Trump.
She posted a picture Trump wasn't invited to the Grammys? She posted a picture
standing with Trump, like hand in hand, and they didn't invite her to the Grammys. It was very political this year. Like every question was, what are your viewpoints on what's going on in the world right now on the red carpet? Like it was the most political I've ever seen a celebrity event.
But why is this so political these days?
Because they want
I mean, for ICE against ICE, for Trump against Trump. Like, there's so much more going on in the world.
Why can't we talk about how was this year for you? How was your tour this year?
What's your 26 look like?
They screwed over Alex Warren intentionally. Someone was messing with his music and it all echoed out and he couldn't hear anything and his whole song was screwed. It was so messed up this year. Like this whole thing was just, people are on TikTok saying we're boycotting the Grammys now. It's not fun anymore. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Things are changing.
It's fake. I mean, it's all fake now. And
it's been fake.
I don't
you can
want
just
you to talk about politics when I'm watching you walk down a red carpet. I want to hear who made your dress. I know that sounds fake, but like that's the truth.
You don't hear that every day.
That's what you're there for.
Right.
I hear your political views every time I scroll on TikTok. Everybody talks about it, and I respect the First Amendment, freedom of speech. Say all you want to. But why?
But there's a time and a place.
Accepting an award, the last thing on my mind would be like, let me talk about politics. That would not be my.
So when you get your Grammy award, you're not going to talk politics?
You would never catch me getting a Grammy. I can't sing for shit.
You like karaoke?
Yeah, drunk in a bar. Very different.
That's how it all starts.
No, it is not.
That's how it all starts.
It all starts on TikTok now. That's where you start.
So how many celebrities have come from TikTok? Or singers have come from TikTok?
Chunk. Addison Rae. She performed at the Grammys this year. Who else? D'Amelio is the last name. Charlie D'Amelio makes music. Her sister does too. Who else?
So these are people who started on TikTok.
There's probably a bunch of them. If you
they started on TikTok and now they're famous, singing, contracts, all that stuff from TikTok.
Yeah, like Addison Rae. Truthfully, I think she's the new Kesha with like the crash out. Like it's just messy. She performs and her outfits look really like her team hates her. Like they truly have they have it out for this girl. Like, why are we? She's so cute. She's such a cute girl, but they dress her so. And I've watched so
maybe
many
that's
videos,
the point. Do you watch it because of that?
I don't watch her because
doesn't she pick her outfits? Do you not think she picks her outfits?
I think that her team is telling her. I think her team is looking at this girl because she's my age. think she's looking at this girl and they're going, hey, let's be different. Let's not be every other pop star. Let's look this way instead. And then in reality, I mean, she has fans. Don't get me wrong, she just performed at the Grammys. So she's got people that are listening to her music somehow. I personally don't. I don't really like her.
You don't like her
I
songs?
loved her when she was a TikToker.
What kind of music is she?
I would say pop. Yeah, she's definitely like a pop artist.
What's she going to next? Country, probably?
No, I don't see that girl going country at all.
They all go country. They all go country. Not all of them, but would you not say 80% of them go to the country? I mean, look at Beyonce went country for a little bit. Kid Rock went country. I mean,
Beyonce did not go country. Let's fix that.
Beyonce did go country.
This ain't Texas. That's not country. I hated that.
What I'm saying
she won what? A Grammy? She won what? A Grammy?
No, but I'm saying she went towards that country genre, whether she was good or not.
It was so bad.
Whether she's good or not, she
so
went.
So much that she beat Keith Urban that year, and for a Grammy, I was so.
Why do you think that is?
Because that's bullshit.
Jay-Z paid for it.
She paid for it.
No, there was a proven thing that Jay-Z was going around to radio stations and donating money or paying for things to get her song on number one.
It's crazy to me.
The bigger stations, they're not going to
Keith Urban should the not
local stations here, but they're going to those big Miami stations and big Orlando and Texas and Chicago and paying them to make her song number one, to play it enough times that it becomes number one. You play enough a crappy song enough, it's going to go number one. Unfortunately.
I respect it, but if I were Keith Urban, I would have been pissed because there's no way in hell you're beating me for top country music artist. Are you Beyonce? Are you like? I was so mad. I actually talked about it for 3 weeks.
But what I'm saying is they all go country.
They do, but
80% of them that go country. I mean, we all remember Kid Rock back in the day was metal, hardcore type music, and I would say more on the rocker side, country. I mean, you name pretty much any artist that's in their 40s and 50s right now, and they went country at some point.
Do you think it's the same now with my generation?
I do,
singers?
because country and EDM are the biggest two genres. Can't read the far. Hootie and the Blowfish. Hootie went from this to straight country. Dropped the whole Blowfish and went straight country. I can't read that far. God, maybe the blind did it. Wait, he's 3 miles back trying to show me something on a pad. Can we get it a little bigger? Remember how you hold it up and it has a little thing here and it slides down? Can you not do the slide with Hootie on it next time? You have no problem telling me there's 5 minutes left in the show, but now I can't have a little Hootie to make me look blind.
25-ish. She needs some glasses. Time for glasses.
Knock me on my damn show.
Not knocking you.
But they all go country, is what I'm saying. They all will go country. So Addison Rae, mark my words, the next 3 to 5 years, will have a country album or try a country album. I'm not going to say it's good. I'm not going to say you're going to line dance to it. But she'll try
so
it.
Cute, and she used to have such a huge following that if they wouldn't have tried to make her so different, because she was like the it girl on TikTok during COVID. Like, I'm not joking. Like, she was one of the #1 TikTokers during COVID, and she took that and she ran with it and started making music a couple years later. Because I mean, you
only have so much time on TikTok.
So much that you can be famous. Especially
you only got 8 million followers, right? You can only dance so much and sing so much.
It's not even really like dancing as much as it used to be. During COVID, it was all dancing, because it went from Musical.ly to TikTok, and Musical.ly was only the dancing or the bullshit hand movement glitching. Oh my god, you look like the. But you literally it switched to TikTok and everybody was dancing, and she was one of the #1s. It was her and Charlie D'Amelio, and they were head to head the whole time. That was who was running TikTok. And then you only when TikTok changed to everybody get readies with me and come shopping with me.
What's the get ready with me? Yeah, influencers.
So the influencers.
But you can only do that so long when people can get bored of your makeup, bored of your dancing.
I'm gonna be real. I have followed some influencers for the last 4 or 5 years.
Who? Give me an influencer you follow for 4 or 5 years that does the same thing.
Bella.
And she does the same one. Getting ready with me and
she does come shopping with me, take my dogs to the vet with me. Let's buy this. My wedding planning.
What is it about her that makes you keep wanting to watch? I mean, haven't you gone shopping with her and washed my dogs?
But there's always something different. She's always shopping for something.
But what is it about her? You want
her personality?
You like her personality?
I like it. Everything she buys is pink, and so she has these cute little wiener dogs, and she's adorable. And I think her house is so cute. And her and her husband her and her fiance just got engaged. I think that's awesome. So now I'm excited for wedding planning content.
So it's like a little reality show.
It's literally like you're watching a
So
day.
we used to watch, was it Road Rules and I can't think of the other ones. Real World, and then the one. So it's basically the same thing. You just get a little episode for 20 minutes? How long are they usually, these little?
I would say a minute max.
Oh, it's only a minute?
Yeah. So they post 3 to 5 times a day, I would say.
And they're little minute, 2, 3 minutes,
snippets,
come watch my dog.
I watch a lot of sourdough videos. I love me some sourdough.
So now you're going to be a sourdough baker.
I'm about to start. No, 100%. I
think
want
you
to
can do
start
it?
making 100%. No, I don't think I can, but I'm damn sure going to try.
Try to make sourdough.
Yeah. It's really fucking hard, but I really want to learn how to do it. So I'm going to work on it.
So these industry, with TikTok being very influential, and for example, the alcohol sales is down 80% for this generation. Do they start paying people to drink again?
No.
On there?
Sobriety is a trend right now. Tana Mojo got sober. And so people are like, oh, and they're on this sobriety trend. And I think it's great for everybody but me.
Everybody but me.
Like,
see, I don't know if I believe that whole thing about 80% Gen Z's not drinking and
I
this
don't
and this.
believe that for shit. Look at Seabreeze alone.
Look at, we live in a small little Daytona town, but it's busy. People are still going out. Parties are still being booked. I think that where'd you get your numbers from?
I feel like you're going, I don't know. Maybe it's LA. Maybe that's where they're getting their numbers.
Well,
like the party towns, LA, Miami.
I do agree, though, but
because we are a small town.
But medical
what else is there
marijuana.
for my generation to do in this town other than go drink? You got to look at other places where there is other shit to go do. Like, there's really not much here other than like go shopping.
But you don't think the the marijuana industry changing and now
for sure
being THC and certain things are legal now that it for $6, $7, $8 they can go smoke rather than for $30, $40, $50, $60 alcohol.
No, you're asking the wrong person. I love to drink. I think people avoid smoke pot.
But it's easier to get now.
Not really. Not where we live.
You can go to those THC places.
You could always have done that.
Not years ago. What was that? Last 5 years? 10 years?
From the time that I've been able legally, my generation. You're talking about my generation, though, not you.
Right.
You're talking about my generation. Since
See,
I've
when
been
we were
old enough
when
to
we were
buy it,
17, 18, 19, 20, it was drinking. Weed was illegal. Like you had to buy it from a drug dealer and smoke it, and you go to jail for years for that.
Now, but you don't. I mean, it's not hard.
But now you can go to the stores.
You pick it up and you cash app them.
But now you can go to the stores now.
Yeah, but that's fake shit. So it depends on
It
your
does
personal,
the same thing. Don't you agree?
And I like it, yes. But to people that have only smoked street weed for like years.
So it's called street weed now?
I call it street weed. I don't know what everybody else calls it. I say street weed, store weed, and then medical. Like if I say fake.
Street weed,
fake weed,
store weed, and
weed.
medical weed.
Street weed, fake weed, or medical. There's 3 types of
THC.
Street.
Jimmy wants to harm in on this one. Come on,
Jimmy.
Harm in on this one. On your
on.
street weed,
Give us your
fake weed,
opinion.
and regular weed.
Just say your opinion.
Jordan, come on, want
Come
to hear
on,
it. Want to hear your expertise on this. He doesn't like it. The guy behind the guy.
We just broke the 4th wall. Sorry, everybody.
But I think that making it easier to get these days like that is what it is. And I think that's why alcohol sales are down.
I think alcohol sales are down because it's winter. It's cold
Because it's
outside.
winter?
It sucks. You can't dress cute. And then there's the girls that are like, hose don't get cold. Not true.
So because they can't dress cute, alcohol sales are down, you think?
Girlies have inside nights. We do wine nights during the winter. That's what you do. You have cute nights.
It's
You
just been
bake
cold here like a
cookies.
week.
Here, yeah. I have friends.
I wonder if it's more alcohol's.
The whole state of Texas right now is frozen. There's like 10 inches of snow. Like, I mean, in
people aren't going
other
out as much.
places, like wintertime, I'm not
I
risking
heard
it.
it snowed in Florida.
And
Flurries.
up north.
Like Jacksonville area and the Panhandle
would be
got
so
snow.
cool.
Joe said he had flurries at his house. I didn't see any flurries here. And he's more south.
I think
than
he
we are.
saw some dust in the light. I think he shined his flashlight.
Shine his
There was a little bit
flashlight.
of dust like going past the light.
I'm still waiting for him to ride the boat down the middle of the street again and do his live here from the hurricane. Oh,
We didn't have a hurricane during 2025, did we?
not one hurricane hit the United States.
That's crazy.
Came up the coast, like 4 or 5 came up the coast, but it's the first time in 20 years, I want to say 18 years, it might have been a little longer, 30 years, that not one hurricane has hit the United States.
Well, then let's hope that because the groundhog saw its shadow, didn't it?
6 more weeks
So
of
we have
winter.
6 more weeks of winter.
It's
So
mostly about the water
ocean's
temperatures.
going to get cold, so we won't have as many hurricanes this year.
Yeah,
We
that-
shouldn't, knock on wood.
It depends on how hot it gets in April, May, June, July is really what it is.
Yeah.
Because it heats up the water and that stirs the whole thing. Plus the directions of the wind, direction of all that good
We're
stuff.
talking way out of our jurisdiction.
We're like, yeah, we know what we're talking
This
about.
is how we're going to go hurricane chasing. Would you ever watch Twister?
The movie?
Yes.
Yeah, that's old.
It's good. That was one of my favorite movies as a kid.
I ain't chasing no damn hurricane.
I would do
It's a hurricane.
a tornado?
No.
I think they're so interesting.
You get away from those. You
No,
don't drive into it. I would never. Would you actually get in a vehicle and drive?
With professionals that like do it for a living, 100%. They have the things
I
in
bet
those cars that like stick into the ground. They're prepared. You chain yourself to a pipe of emergency. You know.
You know that was a movie,
I
right?
don't care. We're YOLOing it.
You are not chaining yourself. That will rip your
The
body
way-
right off
but
that.
I want to be, if I'm going to go, I'm going to be real. That's a hell of a way to go. On documentation that you chased a tornado, that's some cool shit. Tell me that wouldn't be a cool. I mean, yeah, it would suck. But I would finally be able to see my flying cow that I've always wanted to see in person. Like, I've always wanted to see a cow, like, fly
And the house flying around too. But you're going to chain yourself to the pole and try to hold on.
The pipes are in the ground.
They will rip those out of the ground.
No, it will not. And not in the old-fashioned houses in the middle of nowhere where they're chasing tornadoes. They're not chasing tornadoes in the middle of Daytona Beach. You know what I'm saying? They're chasing tornadoes in the middle of fields out in the middle of nowhere. So there's houses that are old and the pipes are deep. So you get in the bathtub or you chain yourself to the toilet.
We're going storm chasing this summer.
Let's do it.
I want to see you storm
so
chasing.
down. I think that would be so cool.
I think the minute she sees you, she'll throw out, never mind, we're going back.
I will say those sirens.
What about a hurricane? Do you stay home for the
I
hurricanes?
love the hurricanes. The ones that don't harm people, just to be so fun. That sounded horrible. The normal hurricanes, where you just like board up your windows, you have a hurricane party, everybody comes over, drink, you sit in your garage, and you have.
It's not the actual
great
hurricane,
time.
though. It's the aftermath. It's the water. It's the flooding that really is what the killer is.
Yeah, it floods everything.
Everything. Port Orange floods, New Smyrna, Edgewater. Like, it's just all the low-lying areas.
All the beachside. It completely takes over beachside.
Beach Street right out here.
Gone.
Right out here.
Every year, those.
I remember
businesses
coming
have
across
to
the
fix
bridge
their
of that
floors.
hurricane 2 years ago, and it is. I see this truck going through, and it's a jacked up truck. It's all the way up to like almost his mirrors, right out here. Crazy.
Every year, these street floods during hurricanes.
Yeah.
Not last year, but every other year. Maybe they'll do it again this year.
Well, you're storm chasing this summer is what you're saying.
I would. No, not this year. I'm too young. I would wait. Give me till I'm like 46.
And then you want to storm chase.
I would go chase a tornado because then I've lived, I've laughed, I've loved, I've moved on. We can go chase a tornado. Everybody comes home from that. Not everybody, but like.
But it's your time to go. You get to see a cow flying around. You're ready to go.
You know, I got to see the cow that I've talked about my whole life because I used to think as a kid that the cows would fly by during a hurricane.
It's a movie.
You're telling me. I used to have my parents like board the windows up with like spaces so I could like see out the window in case a cow.
Because the cow flew by
I would sit there
in the middle of Ormond Beach, Daytona Beach.
Dude, my dad told me when I was a kid. You know the factories that release the white smoke.
Yeah.
He told me them were cloud makers. And my whole life, until I was like, I'm not even gonna shit you, 16, 17 years old, I thought that's how clouds were made. I sound so wrong.
What are they teaching you in school?
Not a damn thing. Oh God.
Like that was probably like 6th, 7th grade for us. They started talking about clouds.
I mean, we've learned about precipitation,
right?
Yeah, and like it comes from the but
and you're like, no, my dad told me the factory makes them.
Exactly. You believe I was gullible.
No, I mean your parents tell you you're supposed to believe your
like, and then
parents.
but every time they would like travel, they would send me a video of a factory and be like, look, the cloud maker's on today. And like the whole sky above it would be all full of clouds. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, that's so cool.
All right, Malia, I have one question. How long did you believe in Santa, the Tooth Fairy, and the Easter Bunny?
Those are all real.
They're still real?
No. I found out at like 11 with Santa because my parents were having a party and we went to bed. And when I went downstairs, everything was already there. And everybody was still outside drinking. And I was like, well, that don't make no sense. Tooth Fairy, my grandfather woke me up by accident.
Swapping out the tooth?
Yep. What was
Easter Bunny?
Easter Bunny was never real. I'm gonna be real. My parents always gave us they would do like the cute little
basket.
Jelly beans on the floor to make it look like it's shit jelly beans. But like other than that, it was just my parents got us a basket. Yeah. There was never really.
Now AI can make it happen.
Oh my God. That's the coolest shit. Did you see the Elf on the Shelf AI shit for Christmas? Those parents were using that to the smart. That would be me. They had it like, they would take a thing and it would make a video of the elf moving throughout the house so they could show the kids. They like set up a security camera. And that was the video of the elf moving at night.
And they took their house and made it look like it was AI.
And like it set up the whole thingy. It was the coolest thing it was actually like, if I were a kid, I would have tripped dick. I'm not gonna lie. Like I would have been like, oh my God, that's awesome.
Yeah, but AI, you don't know what's real anymore.
You
like
don't.
you can kind of tell most things, but some things I'm like,
You can only tell in Jeremy's profile photo.
that's real. That's not AI. It's really me. Why you gotta knock on my photo?
I will never let you live the fact that that's AI.
It's not AI.
It is AI.
I was out and they got some pictures taken, some professional pictures taken. But do you look at things now and be like, all right, is that AI or is it real?
I usually now it's just
You
assuming.
I mean, you can kind of tell, but there's still things like, it could be real. Jimmy's like, maybe.
There's some things you can definitely tell are fake. But
Yeah, but the news and the reporting and some of the stuff, like, obviously these are bogus channels, let's call it, Iowa News, and they're crossing this, but like, you really don't know everything these days. And just, I think it makes the news even worse to watch.
I don't watch the news.
Ever since the pandemic, I don't really watch the news. I get tired of the same damn thing every time.
The news is not interesting. I get all my information from TikTok.
So
I guess I do watch
TikTok
the news.
is the new. TikTok's the new everything, isn't it?
I do watch the news. I follow like Fox News and like I follow the news channels on TikTok, but I don't have I don't have cable. Like, what am I watching the news on?
You just watch the TikTok.
Yeah, it'll pop up on my For You page or like my following page, typically. Not bad.
Yeah, but TikTok has an algorithm. It tells you what you want to see.
Yeah, that's why there's never political shit. I love it.
You have no political on your TikTok.
Every once in a while, like if shit's getting real deep out there, it'll pop up. But
Don't these influencers talk a little bit politics?
No, because then they get canceled. If influencers are smart, they will keep their political views to themselves. If you were
That's what
smart,
everybody used to do.
If you were smart, you keep
Well, that's
your
the thing
mouth
is,
to yourself.
Malia, back in the day, everyone used to keep their political views.
But now
They
it's
wouldn't say they were Democrat,
yeah, but now
Republican,
people
for this,
care.
for or against that. But now everyone has to put it out there.
It's because people think that if you voted one way that you're like a shit human being. And I think that's crazy. I think that what changes, like why does who I voted for change who I am as a human?
They think, I guess, because who you voted for is what you believe in.
Yeah, but obviously, like I didn't vote. But if I did vote for Trump, I'm obviously like some things I don't agree with what Trump is doing. But I mean, there are things that I still do agree with that Trump is doing. So I don't understand what the problem is. Like, why does that change who I am? Why does that matter? Like, you don't want to be my friend because I voted for Trump? That's crazy. I know people that are married and they literally cancel each other's vote out. And I think that's how it should be. Like, if you want one, like your political views do not make me view you differently as a human. The way you handle yourself makes me.
No, but a lot of people do. A lot of people
That's
do.
so sad.
You're not my friend if you're for this. Don't.
That's so sad.
I mean, have you ever seen those dating profiles and people's on their face? If you vote for this, don't contact me.
That's crazy. And that's sad. I feel sad for you. Like, truly. I truly feel sad for you if that's how that you view the world. If you're only concerned about someone and their meaningness to your life is who they voted for, you don't have any real friends. You don't. You have people that like who you voted for.
That's not a real friend.
Not a real friend at all.
What about dating? Are dating apps still big? You guys still use dating apps?
They're used.
Or is it more like you meet someone on TikTok or slide into a DM? Is it more like that? Or is like, I feel like some of these dating apps aren't as popular as they would.
I think dating apps are popular. I don't use them anymore. I'm not really dating. But I have them. Like, they're on my phone. I think you leave it for sitting for like 3 days and you have 1,000 notifications and it's kind of like...
Guys just doom slow swiping.
Yeah.
Every girl, they just swipe to the right.
Sometimes the little like comments are funny though. Like sometimes when I'm bored, I'll just swipe through. I'll never actually hit a guy up on a dating app. That's absolutely despicable. But I do like to just see what's out there. You know, like you go to the aquarium to look at the fish. You don't go to the fish market to buy the fish, right?
You go to the fish market to buy the fish.
Yeah, I'm going to the aquarium. I just want to look.
You just want to look. You don't want to buy the aquarium.
No, I don't want to take care of a fish. I'm okay. Like that's a whole responsibility.
It's pretty, but I don't want it.
It's so pretty at the store.
That's it.
It's like the top that looks good on the hanger and not on the body.
That's it.
Yeah, no, I'm good. So I just like to scroll through and I read the little like comments.
So that sounds crazy. What about like other TikTok parties or like people join in? I mean, there's battles and stuff like that, but like
They just did a big award show at the TikTok headquarters. Most of my agency went.
the TikTok headquarters, they give out awards for who has the most.
There's a whole bunch of them. Most followers in the last year, like who gained the most followers in the last year and who It's a whole bunch of random.
So just like the Grammys, the porn awards, and now we have
Yeah, but it's not. It's
the
not
TikTok
like,
awards.
It's not like a red carpet event. It's more like you just dress like business casual and you go, and it's a cute little award show for everybody.
What's the
that's there.
TikTok headquarters?
It's in LA. It's like a big building.
And that's where all the TikTok goes down.
Yeah, there's a lot of like rooms like this.
Has it gotten better? Because I know last time we talked on the show, you said that with the
Yes.
transition,
Yes,
I know that
everybody's gotten paid. The algorithm's going back to normal.
But that's because
it just took
we
a
talk about
little
it taking switching.
transition time.
When you buy anything, it takes a little transition. When you buy a new
I wish
house,
they just would have warned us that they were selling. And
I mean, how many times you got a new phone? Like you get a new phone, you have to transfer everything over, and you're like, oh, I can't find this
I
number.
wish they would have warned us. That's all I had to say. Like, especially for the people that make income on it, though. They just warn us. Like, hey,
What was it, 2 weeks?
We're having, yeah, but that's still, what if I was a single mom and that's how I'm paying my rent? It's past the first now. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if that was like my dependent, like I would have appreciated like a thing. Hey, I see that you're dependent on, like you use your live money.
They don't know that.
They
I
do
mean,
though.
Thousands of people that
That's
they have
not-
to message.
okay, so then
Hundreds of thousands of people.
Okay, so you hit a button that goes select all to anyone that receives commission. There can't be, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's thousands upon thousands of them for sure. but
Millions of people that get it.
100%. But
People get $4, you get $4,000.
You're telling me you can send me
40,000.
out. You're telling me you can realize when to send me that I missed my friend's live. You can send me a notification that stated that I missed it.
Why would you want to send? Why would you want
to?
to send out something negative?
It just makes me. I don't know because
You sending out about missing your friend's live is a positive thing. They want you to be like, oh my god, I missed Stephanie's live. But sending out that your
someone's
money might
income.
be, your income might be slightly off in the next 2 weeks is not something they want to
What if
say.
I got evicted because you didn't want? Like that's so fucked. But just on like a person level.
I agree.
Like just on like a human to human. Like
But-
it would have been a nice little like, hey, we're having a couple of technical difficulties. Give us a couple
I think the
days.
less people that you announce it to, the better on the business end.
I don't. I think people just talked a whole lot of shit about your company.
But today it's gone. Tomorrow's here.
No, people
Old
still-
news.
Well, it is old news now. But
Everyone's back normal. Stephanie got
time-
her check again.
The app is
Your
sold.
algorithms are back to where they were.
They're gonna keep selling this app. It's not gonna stay with who has it. They're gonna keep selling it because it's just gonna become worth more and more and more until someone. I can see someone.
It'll
in the
go
next-
away.
I think someone in the next year or two will make it to something else. There'll be a new app because there was Musically, and Musically was around for like 4 or 5 years. Musically was great. Loved Musically. Yeah, it was probably like 3 or 4.
And it's gone now
And
for the most part. isn't
Musically
it?
is completely gone. Musically turned into TikTok. They bought it.
And they
They bought Musically and switched it to TikTok. I see someone buying TikTok and switching it to something else.
You don't hear much about anymore is Twitter X. Like since Elon bought it, I just don't hear anything ever really like.
Because Elon bought it.
You think he bought it to demolish it?
No,
I won't say demolish it,
he
but like
wanted to grow it, but because Elon bought it, no one wants to. It's used.
I just don't hear
It's
it.
used. No one talks about it.
I remember the whole thing. He's buying it's going down. It lost $40 billion today. Today he's worth $80 billion. Back and forth. All this. But you don't hear anything really about TikTok or X, whatever you want to call it.
You mean
People still call it Twitter
Twitter, not TikTok.
or Twitter and X. I'm sorry, but you don't. Everyone talks about Twitter.
TikTok.
Well, TikTok's the new way, is what I'm saying.
You said it backwards.
I did say it
twice.
backwards twice. TikTok has become the new.
No,
Twitter,
I would not
Facebook.
say TikTok's the new Twitter. Twitter was a very.
It's the new social media platform.
I would say Reddit is the new Twitter for sure. It would be my. I think Reddit would definitely be considered the new, if like on a busier level. I've never been a big Twitter girl. I think I had it for like 2 years. I tried to sell feet pics, didn't work, and then I moved on.
You saw feet pics on Twitter?
No, I said I tried.
Did anybody buy a feet pic?
No, it's Twitter.
It's Twitter.
No.
I never got on Twitter to try to buy a foot pic.
God, that's good, Jeremy. I'm happy for
I
you.
just never like. Who thinks to go on Twitter to buy a foot pic?
Joe's gonna come back from his marriage stuff, and he's gonna be like, "What the hell are y'all talking about?" on
He's gonna chop
show?"
this up all week. Go, what the hell were you talking
He's gonna
about?
try to make a. Oh, the clips are gonna be great though.
Let's talk about hiring
Oh,
because we've been doing a lot of hiring
Yeah.
the last week, and dude, I'm surprised there are hundreds and hundreds of applicants.
You had a lot.
A lot.
And everybody that you
I
liked
still get more and more.
stuck.
Yeah, we stuck. We interviewed probably 100 people,
Mm-hmm.
and most of the ones that we hired are still there. You know, still willing to take the process. Because when you start something new, it's never we start. Hire today, you start tomorrow, train on Saturday. Like obviously, but out of the 50 we've hired, like I think all of them, but one of them I didn't think we haven't got a hold of.
That's really good.
which I think is good. It shows the level, and a lot of them are the younger still, you know, and they're still willing to work, and the work ethic's still there.
Yeah. I think though you and Joe are really good people to work for though. Like on like boss wise. Like you're not assholes.
Or do boss to bartend.
Yeah.
Or undercover boss.
Undercover.
I'll come in dressed like a Mexican.
Oh. Jimmy. Some of this shit.
You gotta have fun with this. Come on.
He's stressing out.
He always stresses out when I talk. He doesn't like it.
In the car, I was like, what are we going to do? Joe usually is the one who talks the whole show.
Joe doesn't talk the whole show. It's like 60-40.
You chip in.
I chip in.
You do.
Chime in?
Is that the word?
Chime in.
Is it chime in?
I chime in.
Same thing.
Putting the pressure on me, aren't you?
Yeah.
Real sweet of you today. Thanks. Bring you back on for a 5th time now. You want to show 5 times now?
The 5th time.
So what's next for your generation?
I think influencers are the ones that are thriving right now. I think that's all they got going on right now. I think that's truly my
I will
generation.
agree with you, Itch, because when my generation, we wanted to be basketball players and football players and business people. And this is like,
There's still people that want to do that.
but most people want to be TikTok influencers. Even the
Because they think that that's really just sitting at home making money and then going and getting on your private jet, and that's what they think it is. They don't think it's editing and doing all the things you're supposed to do. Unless you've done it, you don't get it. Unless you've sat and you've edited like this podcast, for example, like to sit and edit this podcast.
yeah,
It's work. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of like
a
effort.
team and paying people and stuff like that.
Absolutely. So imagine having to post 3 to 5 times different content every day, every
I
single
just
day.
don't think
You
that was my
post-
main job.
you
I don't
only
think it'd be that hard. I just don't. If it was my main job to take myself,
I would
who
love
hundreds
to
of
watch
hundreds.
you. Okay, next time you clean your house, you have a tripod. Get your tripod, set your phone up, and record yourself cleaning your whole house step by step.
Who wants to see that?
A lot of people.
Want to see me
Not
clean my house?
you, but I just want you to see how much work goes into. Like you have to move your camera around 110 times. It's so much work.
Why can't you just have a photographer or a
You're gonna
videographer
hire
follow me
someone
around?
to make 5 videos a day. A day,
If I'm
Jimmy.
making millions of dollars from it, why not?
Because not everybody makes millions of dollars. You know how long it takes you to, or how hard it is to make millions of dollars on. You know how hard it is to get. How many followers on TikTok do you have?
2,000, 3,000,
Okay.
something like that.
Do you know how hard it is to get 10,000 followers on TikTok? And that's just to
I'm
make.
almost there.
That's just to make base commission. Like just to get commission if your videos hit a certain amount and they were whole 1 minute. Like you have to have 1 minute long videos or you don't get commission for them. And then it has to hit a certain amount of views, and then you have to hit a certain amount of likes to even get paid for said
And how much
video.
pay is that?
It's shit pay.
Pennies.
Pennies. And then if you want to do the TikTok shop shit, you can, but you have to buy the product and then try to sell the product. And then if they use your link to buy the product,
No, there's no way you have to buy the product.
yes, you buy the product.
So I have to buy 100 of this XYZ product.
You don't, no. You let's say I want to sell this dress. So I'm going to order the dress. It's going to come in. I have to make content in the dress. And then if they use my link to buy the dress, then I get commission. And it's small commission. It's like $3.
They don't
per-
send you that for free? That
Oh.
dress?
No, they would lose money. Nothing's for free. There's no such thing as free because they sent me the free product and then what? I just decide I don't want to make a video.
That's marketing.
That's not marketing.
How much do you think they send out products to influencers now?
It's not. No, they
You don't think influencers
No, they don't at all. Do you know how hard it is to get on a fucking PR list? Like truly, do you know how hard it is to get on a PR list? It is insanely difficult.
So some of these influencers, you see, I got this
They're-
gift in the mail. They're full of shit. That's what
Some
you're
of
saying.
them, unless like the PR boxes with the letters and like the nice shit, like the.
Because I've seen some of the business influencers that'll open up a package. Oh, I got this sushi from this restaurant today. And bought so
Usually that's not real. Usually they went out and they got it and they're telling you they got it sponsored or not sponsored. The word sponsored is different. But usually they will advertise. Like if the video says sponsored, that means that the company actually pays these people to post it. Like Tarte sponsors so many influencers because they go on their big trip. They do the big Tarte trip, which is the coolest shit in the entire world. And then like, what are the Bloom? Bloom sponsors a lot of influencers. Alani, they started sponsoring a lot of people because they're trending. Because you just hold your can, like you're cracking it in the car when you're going to shopping, like you're drinking.
if you think they pay for that, or they just send you a
They send you
case?
to PR, so you just get
Right.
the PR from it.
Yeah, they
But
send you the-
It is extremely difficult to get on a PR list. You have to hit a lot of. your videos have to be booming every video. Like there's no. I think it's hard with good companies that are actually worth.
You drop 10 or 15 grand in merchandise, you start mailing it out to people. You don't think that they'll take it and do something with it?
I mean, I'm sure they would.
For 15 grand, you can send it to maybe say 1,000 influencers,
but,
and if just one of them takes and does it, was it worth the 15 grand?
What company do you have that would make an influencer actually want to like put effort into your videos? You're not Sephora. You're not Tarte. You're not Bloom. You're not Alani. You're not. You know what I'm saying? You're not as up there. Or the individual makeup brands, like the tiny ones. Like I don't know. I mean, if you want to get some merch for your restaurant, send it out to a whole bunch of influencers and see what happens. Send it to their PR box. See if they wear your shirt.
You just pay them. Did you hear about the gorilla? Did you even talk to the gorilla guy?
He's coming.
Right. But I'm saying, did you hear what the whole thing that's going on? So the cities that do pay him, he talks good about. If you don't, he talks crap about them. But then you guys, I guess we were both right, because the places that he mentions in there pay him a couple $100 to talk about it. And the cities, if they don't, once they get 4 or 5 businesses, when the city doesn't pay them, they talk crap about him.
That's exactly what I said.
Right. But I said there's no way.
How are we both?
I said
right?
The cities weren't paying him. Like the city, the Daytona Beach did not pay him.
And look at the review they got.
Right. They're talking about crackheads on Ridgewood and all this stuff.
But was it wrong? Was any of it a lie? Was absolutely one part of that video
But don't you kind
true?
of find that like blackmail?
No.
Slightly?
I think that was the real Daytona Beach.
Think if you got a call from the gorilla guy and he goes, "Hey, I'm doing a video in your town. If you want to pay me, I'll talk good about your city. And if not, you don't have to." And then he smashes your city. That's slightly on the. Do you not feel that's slightly on the? I don't want to call it blackmail, but on the pay me or I'm going to talk crap about you and I got a bunch of influencers or a bunch of followers.
It was funnier.
I'll send you a link to a video I just did on dirt bike sprockets, and you can figure out which company paid me and which one didn't.
I bet you I'll know right away, huh?
Yep.
The T-shirt you have on, the hat, and you're breaking the other one in half, right?
But I don't think it's difficult to get sponsors if you're in a particular genre that sponsor sells to. So I do a lot of specific music stuff, a lot of specific dirt bike stuff. So I have sponsors in each of those categories. And I have.
Did you reach out to them or did they reach out to you?
Both. It depends. If I want their product, I'll reach out to them.
And how are they responsive when you do that?
It depends. If they've seen my videos before I get there, very easy. If I have to introduce them to the channel, it's a little harder. If they reach out to me, it's very easy. I don't want to say on air, but their numbers are higher.
Because Jimmy talks about them.
If you came to somebody that you believe is an influencer that you're going to get value for, why are you also expecting a break? You value what I do, so you're willing to sign on for the rates that I have.
And that's where you make majority of your money.
Some of it, yeah.
I couldn't be an influencer.
Why?
I don't want to deal with companies, and I'm good.
That way they get managers and all that stuff. Someone handles that for you.
No, couldn't do it.
Well, Jimmy doesn't. You handle that all yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Everything you handle yourself.
Jimmy's a badass.
They have a very small channel.
Do you do TikTok? Why not?
Kind of. I just repost shorts on
okay.
TikTok. I don't pay attention to it because it doesn't pay. As far as all the views go, the best paying format is YouTube by far.
Really? People scroll on YouTube Reels?
Oh, yeah.
I've never been on YouTube Reels. I don't actually think I have the YouTube app, to be honest with you. I don't.
If you hit a couple million views on YouTube Shorts, you'll get paid from that.
And people scroll.
I've never scrolled on YouTube. I scroll on Facebook Reels a lot.
Facebook pays like the least.
TikTok and Instagram fight for the bottom.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I dislike Instagram very much.
I like Instagram a little bit more. I get more reactions. Snapchat's actually one I get a lot of. I get a lot of.
You get a lot of traction on Facebook.
Yeah, some on Facebook. Facebook, but Snapchat. I'll put something on Snapchat, gets a couple hundred views on
You post
Snapchat.
it.
I feel like Snapchat's for bad things only.
Do you post it public or do you post it private?
Public. I post public, but like, I'll put pictures in there and like.
But still, the whole inherent premise behind Snapchat is that you send something and then it goes away.
Oh, I love it.
Well, now it's the 24 hours it stays there and people
It doesn't
see it.
have to. You can
Yeah,
change that.
the whole inherent purpose behind sending a message that disappears, it is
It's something
based in
wrong.
nefarious
No,
purposes.
nobody wouldn't do it. It's not a good thing.
Right. So I'd want.
But I think they had to
Snapchat.
adapt. Snapchat had to adapt. Now they pushed more towards good things.
All the cheaters found another app.
You know, you
so
actually get in
Right.
trouble now. They're reading your messages. You get in trouble now for what you text and stuff. Like what you're sending pictures of, you'll get in trouble. They-
How do you get in trouble?
You get, I don't want to. Can you get nude? Do you mark?
So wait a minute. If I send a personal nude to somebody else, I can get in trouble. One to another
if
person.
someone yeah, I think someone was a mass reporting my account for like a good period there.
No. So if I send a nude, which is kind of what it's for, let's
Yeah,
call
their
it.
guidelines are
But if I
changing.
send a nude to another person or someone sends it to me, they can get banded in trouble or what?
you're
Yes.
definitely getting reported.
No, for sure.
Don't do that to anybody.
I'm not trying to send no news. I'm just saying. But like all right. So, but wait, like a boyfriend, girlfriend
I'm
sending
scared.
nudes back and forth wouldn't, you have to report it and everything. No, I'm trying to ask, do they just go on and
Guys
view your
don't
vote?
send nudes. That's
Okay,
not
fine.
for
Some
us.
girl sending nudes. If a girl sends a nude, no guy's going to really report it. But can they interject and see it and say, okay, we're banning your account?
I don't know how I got in trouble, but somehow I got in trouble for sexual content on Snapchat, and I don't know how. I don't.
But can't
post-
you just
I don't
report?
post on my story.
But you can just report something now, and this is nudity, and it's necessarily
Okay,
not.
but like you can just like what without a story, you could just report my whole account.
Yeah.
There's no way you could just report my whole account on Snapchat when I have nothing on there that you could. Like, what are you selecting?
They can.
You can.
That's crazy.
I can go on and
Because your butt hurt.
I
you're
can
gonna
report
my Snapchat.
Yep, just sound like you. I can go on and report your Snapchat to them that this is a nudity. I feel harassed or
See, but
bullied,
Usually
and
when
they'll look
someone's
into
mad, they just block me. Like I get blocked quite a bit.
People love to report you. My whole Facebook monetization got shut down for 30 days because I posted a video of someone driving like crap with a caption that said, "If you drive like this, just die." So, well, I got
it. Might
reported.
have been a little too much, Jimmy. Little too much.
They reported it for suicide.
Oh Suicide.
So they shut me straight down for 30 days.
I mean, you're not
Oops is
wrong.
crazy. He said oops.
That hurts you a little bit on your podcast, things like
It
that.
was a couple $100. Yeah, it sucked.
Oh,
And see, I've only gotten. I usually just get in trouble on TikTok. That's usually where I get in trouble. I don't post on Instagram. I have to force myself to post on Instagram. I hate posting pictures.
but do you like the stories?
Yeah, I watch like
So where do you post the most?
I guess TikTok. Really, I don't post. I don't like posting on social media because I finally have fixed my digital footprint, and I don't want it to do.
There you go. Fix the digital footprint.
Yeah, so when you go quiet, you kind of just like disappear, and it works. I'd rather just disappear off social media than continue my digital. I have no need for social
I
media.
catch myself scrolling all the time like this.
I
is just
scroll.
crazy.
No, I love to scroll. I just don't post. I posted on TikTok. You made me because I was refusing to post on social media, so I posted.
All right, so for a business, for our business, because you're gonna do some TikTok
Oh,
stuff
I'm so
for it.
excited.
So what do you think the best thing to get the best reaction?
I think
What's your goal with ours?
Mine is funny. I think my goal for the restaurant is truly just funny.
Some of those funny ones that we've seen.
Yeah,
and-
because if you want to look at the food, look it up on the website. We have a website. Look at it.
yeah, but you said
Look,
on the last
You're
show
gonna
that,
see the food in the videos. Like there's gonna be.
but I think there has to be
margaritas
some
and
food. You said on the last show that if you're going to Orlando to brunch,
The food-
you would
the
flip through
environment, yes.
fun brunch spots.
So, but I don't mean like I just want like a. Okay, cool. That's it. That's all I want.
No, it has to be
I want
funny,
entertaining.
right?
But yeah, there's definitely going to be videos of the margaritas and the food and
Paying with tacos on the way out the door,
Absolutely.
a jug of margarita that you're chugging, type of thing. But like
Exactly.
it's got to show what the product is.
Exactly. And I think it'll be funny. It'll be cutesy, very trendy. I already have a bunch saved. Maddie's been sending me some. It'll be good once we get the bar done.
Set up. So this week we'll try to do some TikToks,
That's the goal. We just got to get it all done.
and we got to add people to it. It goes viral.
Well, yeah, tomorrow there'll be a whole bunch of us there. So maybe we can get some done. At least one or two of them.
TikTok, Facebook. It's all when to post. It's all when to post, how to post.
I actually don't believe that. I don't believe there's an algorithm on time. I think I do.
On what? TikTok or just in general?
I do. I don't think the time matters. I think it's what your video is about. I think evenings obviously.
No,
you're gonna
I
get
think if
higher
you put them on at
views.
8 in the morning.
1,000,000% matters. It matters for your consistency, but it also matters for your audience.
I noticed one of my bigger platforms that I have for Facebook, the Bike Week one, when I post at like 8 or at 8 in the morning, 9 in the morning, 5, 6-ish, I get the most results.
Well,
like
'cause people are
literally,
just
I mean, I
waking
have 180,000 people
are
on there,
going
and
to
I'll
work and
post
coming.
something on there. Within 2 minutes, there's 42 likes. It doesn't really show that how many people have seen it because it takes time for that to catch up. It'll say 42 likes. No one's seen it. It's like 0.0 seen. So you know it's behind, but 42 likes in 3 minutes means people are there.
Right?
But the last time
it's going to get a blast when you first put it up.
Sure.
So you have to take advantage of that.
Blasted, great word. But I see the most blasted like 8 on that page, about 8, 9 in the morning, or about 5 o'clock, and it's usually on a weekday. I've tried posting at 5 on like a Saturday. I don't get the same results. So my followers are the blue collar Monday through Friday worker. If I had to guess, I mean, I could probably figure that out by the actual rhythms. I mean, we reach over 1 million a month, which has been great with that one.
We use a website for this podcast. Actually, it's called vidIQ, and I run it through there, and it tells me when the optimal times to post the shorts are.
Does it do that for all social? Can you do it for other social medias or just the podcast?
You can do anything you want.
So it runs your algorithm, says, okay, for this Facebook page, at Tuesday at 8 o'clock would be the best time.
It tells you when you're getting the most traffic on your content. So then, of course, you post when you're getting the most content.
Right.
Is that
And-
free?
No. It will rate your descriptions and your titles, and it'll tell you.
How
like,
much
if
is
it's a-
that? Do you know?
There's different packages. You can do
'Cause-
like $12 a month, something like that.
They were just talking about Camilla just did offered a class for that, for literally what you just explained.
It's worth it.
She was charging $100,000 for the class.
$100,000 for the class?
Yeah, no, you just use
How many
AI.
times did she get?
There's,
$100,000?
but she's one of the OF, like the famous OF girls, like the. And then you got to be on FaceTime calls with her. I would if I had $100,000. Are you joking me?
I would not pay her $100,000.
Oh, I would love to meet.
You know
that
what I could do
girl.
for
I would
$100,000?
cry if I met her.
I could buy someone's page for
I would
$100,000.
cry if I met her.
$100,000 for her.
For her to teach you how to become famous on social media. I don't think that there's a way for you to teach me. I think I'm either hit or miss. You either have it or you don't. You either get it or you don't.
many
Social
people
media
say
is
If I had $100,000 and wanted to be famous on social media, it'd be done.
Right. So I'm saying, if you give me $100,000 and say go be famous, done. I don't need to sign up for some girl or pay her to watch it. Heck no.
it's what's trending. A lot of influencers talking mad shit. They're like, what do you mean teach you how to do this? You just do it, and if it takes off, it takes off. You just keep posting until it takes off.
I can say you could teach somebody the right way to do it. Ish.
Teach them what? How to make a video? 'Cause
There's stuff. Well, you say there's a lot that goes into it.
There is indeed, but Camilla did not start because she posted 3 videos a day. If I'm going to learn how to become
Have you
famous
seen Camilla's-
that
have you
direction-
seen Camilla's first posting?
Camilla got famous because she went on Mr. Beast's video, and they thought that she was hot because she was in the video. And then she became an OnlyFans model, and her OnlyFans career took off, and she started TikTok, she started the Bop House, and that's how she got her money.
Right. But she got
did
it from
not
where?
start
Where'd she start from?
She did
Mr.
not-
Beast.
But that's not what are you supposed to teach somebody? Hey, try to go get on Mr. Beast. Like she's trying to teach girls how to. If you post 3 times a day, but you don't do that. That's not how you started.
I think it just,
I don't wanna be
I hate
taught-
say,
if I'm gonna
I'm
get
almost
taught
going to agree.
how
It
to
kind of
do
just
it-
happens. Like we've
if
had
I'm
some
gonna
viral
get
videos
taught-
here, and I was like, why did that go viral? Why? But I think it's just right place, right time. Right listener, right person, right share, right 8 shares led to 15 shares, and so on and so on. But like some of our shorts here have gone 150,000. I won't say viral, but 150, 200,000 is pretty decent for a podcast. Yeah, for our podcast, 200,000 people, 240,000 people seeing a little 30-second segment that we were talking about something that's nothing fancy, talking about dating, or the one for Hooters. And I was talking about Hooters and their little lunchbox type thing, and that went viral, or viral-ish, let's call it. But like, it's crazy. I think it's right place, right time. I don't think, what I'm saying is I agree with you. I don't think you could teach that.
The best thing that you can remember if you want any kind of success in this industry or similar is not to think about what kind of content is going to go viral. Don't think about what people are going to watch. Put out content that you like and you enjoy. Put out good content and the algorithm will share it. That's it. You could have a channel that has no subscribers, no views, no anything, but it has a good video with good content and the algorithm will share it. So just make good content and it really could be anybody's bag.
Quality matters too. Just a lot. Quality of your content. Like if your camera's fuzzy and bouncy.
Right. Don't shoot it on your flip phone.
Yes.
Flip phone. What's wrong with my flip phone? I like my flip phone.
My next purchase is one of these. I want to become an ASMR. Oh, I love it. You don't like it?
Why?
I love it. You just like.
Oh, I
Just like
maybe if I was sleeping or something and you hear this like little wind noise or something, sure. But like,
we were in the car and I was listening to it and he's like, "What is that?" And I'm like, "She's scratching on this like bedazzled thing."
and
like,
she gets millions of followers to that.
oh, she has 36. That when you looked over, she had 33.6 thousand people sitting in her live, just sitting there.
What is our world coming that you'll just listen to someone touch something and make a noise and people are like, "That's great."
Like you just tap. There's always sounds. I love them. I wanted to learn how to do it. Everything makes noise. No? You don't like the ASMR?
I don't know. I mean, Charlotte's do for a
it's
couple
cool.
seconds too, but I don't.
There's this one lady who puts this like lobster shell over the mic and she like cracks on it. And it's
Just soothing, I guess.
yeah. It's really soothing. You lay there. You know how you play your video game on your phone when like you need to tee out your mind?
Uh-huh.
That's my like tea break. I'll like go and listen to ASMR. It like relaxes my brain. It slows down my thoughts. It gives me
I
something.
mean, it's like meditation. Remember those things they used to have where like the wind would blow or the chimes or the forest and you would sleep to that? It's supposed to help you sleep better?
Makes me anxious and want to bite people.
Bite people? Wow. Well, on that note, with Jimmy biting people, we're going to see coming up next what Joe brought back from his vacation. This episode brought to you by Stir Hospitality.
Go to stirhospitality.com if you are a new restaurant. If you're a restaurant that is not seeing the profits that you used to,
Bar and nightclub.
bar and nightclub too, they will get you back in the black. Stirhospitality.com.